Well, who changed the flags? Jackson, can they hear me when I'm not switched over? Like right now?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that's what I figured. Is there any way, too, though, to take down that Ken's 5 pin tweet or pin comment?
Yeah.
Only because then I can't see as many comments.
You got it.
Cool. All right, you just hear some of the behind the scenes. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 on a Tuesday night. Trying to fix that wire. There we go. Now that's oh, still seeing it. Well, hold on. Stand by. Stand by. How are you? Little peek behind the curtains. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great Jackson Floyd on the assist tonight. Good to see you, man. Back in the building, no less. So awesome. We have all this plexiglass. It's like, I saw my good buddy Luke Simons, who works our assignment desk, and it reminded me of John Travolta in The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. Who remembers that one? How many old timers are with me tonight? Come on. Classic movie. Ray Silva, everybody. He remembers that one because he's like 10 years older than me. No, I'm kidding. Only a few, right? Good Tuesday evening. Some light showers continuing tonight, but the setup is there for 2 rounds of severe storms. We still could see tonight, but it's more likely tomorrow night. It's just the setup, and I'm going to show you what that all looks like. But outside tonight, let me show you what it looks like. 76. Oh, I got to get this over a little bit. Get that shot just right. 76, and the dew point is high. So you see how it's only 5 degrees away from the actual air temperature? Remember, the dew point is a temperature at which we reach saturation. So 76, if it were to cool to 71, our relative humidity would be 100%. The air would be saturated. So relative humidity is showing us just how much water the air is holding currently and how much left it has. So if it's holding 85% of the 100% it can hold, obviously we've got 15% to go. And when that's the 5 degree difference, is about 15% as far as equating those numbers between dew point and relative humidity. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, hello, Jen. What's up, Michelle? Hallettsville, yes, indeed. I think some showers tomorrow, and then a better chance, or tonight, but a better chance tomorrow. Have that one on VHS. Nice, Naomi. That's awesome, right? Or remember those big discs? They were the size of albums back in the day, of the big old vinyl. Good evening, Amanda. Bring the rain, but keep the hail. No whammy, no whammy. Mike Canales. That's awesome, dude. That's great. Yeah, it does look like we'll have a chance. You know, I mean, it's not looking like a big chance. So, Jackson, no way to get that thing down off the.
It should be down. Sorry, you don't see it.
No, I still see it.
All right, hold on one second. I got you.
I wonder. My man Billy, what's up, Fed Moreno? Thank you. Yeah, so we were doing some promotional stuff, and I said, oh, I'm just going to leave the tie on for the Facebook fam tonight. You guys deserve a tie once in a while. Usually I'm in the loose, open collar dinner shirt, but tonight we were doing a little promotional stuff. Let's take a look at radar. Again, it's just been light rain, and it's going right up the I-35 corridor, and you look back down to the south and west. That's going to be the breeding ground for anything strong. And so far, we haven't seen much at all. Boy, it looks like I have such a nice tan tonight, right? Because of the fact that I haven't put the big lights on tonight. I like this mood lighting. Maybe I'll light a candle. It's really nice. But this has been it. I mean, nothing truly measurable. Maybe a tenth or 2/10 of an inch tops. Thank you. There it is, Jackson. Appreciate it. Thank you, Abel. Love you too, man. Hello, Abel. Hello, Tiffany. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Appreciate you tuning in on a Tuesday. Medina Lake, Janae, you guys need water bad. Down to 35% now. So we definitely need some rain for Lake Hills and the Medina Lake area. Hey, Jax, what's happening? That's right, Carlos. Styling and profiling. What's happening? There it is. Bring the rain, baby. Ann's ready. Thanks, Patty. There's John and Victoria. All right, so again, overnight, we're looking at showers and maybe a thunderstorm. Here's the Severe Prediction Center's forecast on where they expect it. 2 out of 5 is where you see yellow, which is considered slight. Okay, so if you were to put it on a scale, it's, not 0, but it's, there is a category less, which is 1, and that's going to be half of Bexar County into New Braunfels and Seguin. You're all in that 1 out of 5 chance, okay? But for us, it's more or less a better than 20% chance we see a strong to severe storm tonight and through the overnight. Now, here's the thing. Watch as I change this to Wednesday's outlook. No change as far as where the 2 and the 1 meet up and where they're extending. So it is the exact same area of real estate under severe weather risk on Wednesday evening. Now, this risk is a little bit better, and I want to show you why. Mainly because of the upper level energy, okay? What we're going to see is, you see that deepening trough? There's the center of low pressure, that little egg shape over the Baja, Southern California. See what looks like a little egg? That's the center of low pressure. I put this in motion. Watch what happens. It disappears, but the important thing is to see that big trough, that big deepening level, or deepening tilt, rather, in the upper level of the jet stream. And what's happening is what we call a low-level jet, and that means a lot of high winds. Even when I say low level, it's the low levels of the upper atmosphere. But the low-level jet is going to increase its speed. So the higher the wind speeds above us, the more unstable the air. Because here's what's happening. It's really kind of cool. The wind that's moving out from above us, right? The surface winds are going up to replace what's moving out. It's the atmosphere's attempt at achieving balance. It never truly gets it, but the atmosphere is always trying to balance itself out. It's the same principle with high pressure sending air into low pressure, because low pressure is rising air, so it's losing air. High pressure always sends air into low pressure. That's why we get high winds when highs and lows are close to each other. A tight pressure gradient is what that's called. Well, the same principle of trying to achieve balance is when upper level winds above us are racing. They're going so fast, and a lot of air is leaving, so air from the surface is rising up to replace it, okay? Essentially the same principle. Well, that's creating a lot of buoyancy and a lot of lift in the atmosphere, which is leading to that better chance of thunderstorms. So watch what happens as we get into Wednesday. Now, the clock is, give or take about 4 to 6 hours on this at least, okay? Because to put this in hours, I mean, we're talking about the upper levels of a very fluid atmosphere, all right? So to put a time on it is almost kind of silly, to be honest with you. But it's there, okay? And it's just a give or like I said, I would even go 6 to 8 hour window of a plus or minus on this. Like you do the polls plus or minus 3%, do at least plus or minus 6 hours on when the timing hour by hour is of upper level winds, okay? What's important to know is that as we get into Wednesday, and especially Wednesday night, okay, this says 4 a.m., but this could be, 8 p.m., 10 p.m., and of Wednesday, and we're getting that real good high wind aloft. That's what's going to create the most instability. That's what's going to give us that chance of severe storms. That's why you can also see that the higher risk, look, we're at the bottom of the risk area. I would not be shocked if we start seeing by tomorrow an enhanced risk in some of this yellow region, that the Severe Prediction Center starts turning some of that yellow into some orange, okay? And then we get a bit more of an enhanced risk. They're waiting, because we're still a day out, but we could get to tomorrow morning and, say about 10 to 12 hours out from these storms developing, and they could go up to a 3, maybe even a 4, mainly north. We're at the tail end of this chance, and that's what you see when you look at those upper level winds, that it's really enhanced as you move west and north, okay? Notice how it kind of relaxes its grip a little bit over us, okay? But it's going to sweep through, okay? So we're going to have that round of strong to severe storms on Wednesday night. Let's take a look at future radar. Now, let me get to a couple questions first. New Braunfels is here. What's up, Tessie? Any rain for Karn City? Good chance, but not as good. The hill country really has the best chance on this rain. So Karn, southeast of us, east of us, not as much rain expected with this go-around. Sorry. Rachel from Devine, how's it look out this way? Well, Devine, west and southwest of us, and you can see these storms right on top of us, but this is supposed to be right now, okay? So I'm not too confident in the IBM model. I believe that's what we're looking at. Let me double check that. Yeah, because I haven't changed it. IBM did a really good job with the Friday storm, so I had some good confidence going into this event. This is not looking good as far as what it should be showing. So what we're looking at is what it thinks this picture is. So you see, let me stop this on a now look. And you can see, again, rain up the I-35 corridor, but certainly not thunderstorms to the south and west. So it's got the positioning correct. It just doesn't have the intensity correct, all right? So that's a little overdone as far as the IBM. So we want to find a model that's depicting this kind of picture currently, okay? So let's go into the model selection. Katula, Hanak, what's going on, brother? I think you will see a better chance than southeast and east. The 35 corridor south is going to be a hot spot, and you need rain more than anybody. That's extreme to exceptional drought down there. Heather, good evening. How are you? Uvalde, a good chance, absolutely, through tomorrow night into Thursday morning. Remember that even Thursday morning is going to be a small window up to about 10 a.m. that we've got this rain chance. So that's what I want to get into now. Some of these other models, because the IBM is a little disappointing right now. Let's go to the HRRR. Okay, that's really good. See, this is what the computer thinks is happening currently, and it lines it right up, doesn't have anything strong, right? This we can put some good confidence in moving forward. Let's check the NAM, North American model. A little off, but not by much. About a county to 2 counties off on the positioning, which is pretty good. That's not bad, but not as good as the HRRR. So we got our number 2, we got our number 1, and where's RPM? Oh, RPM's gone. Not even close, right? So RPM, we're not going to do that one. We're definitely going with the HRRR, what we call the HER. All right, so moving forward, let's see what it's going to tell us. That we stick with these showers, they rain themselves out, and then here comes a pocket of heavy rain after midnight. Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs, Crystal City, and then up into Hondo by 2:30 in the morning. Uvalde to Hondo. Some stronger storms possible at Pearsall by 3:30. And then look at that, 4:30, the very beginning of Ken's 5 Eyewitness News this morning, and we could have some pretty strong storms in Atascosa County, Wilson County, Bexar County. So it looks like it focuses on Pleasanton to Floresville, but we've got the spot showing up in San Antonio, 4:30 a.m. So we move that impulse out, 6 a.m., another good thunderstorm right on top of San Antonio, then up the I-35 corridor, and we thin out for a good part of Wednesday, but then here comes the next round, okay? The next impulse is, boy, that looks like a nasty storm. Rock Springs into Kerrville, 7:30 tomorrow night, and wow, really blowing up. Look at that. Look at that. That's coverage. Okay, now this is what's lining up with what I'm going to show you next, which is the amount of rainfall we're expecting. So what we call the QPF, the Quantitative Precipitation Forecast, is lining up with this radar data, okay, with heavy rain across the hill country. And if this doesn't move out, this is what leads to some flooding problems, because that's very heavy rain through this time tomorrow night into the midnight hour, Look at that. Oh, that would be such a blessing. That would be good stuff. Not hitting the target on the drought, but definitely helping the aquifer. We're in stage 2 already. I say already because it's scary if we're hitting it in spring. You got the summer dry months coming. We could be hitting stage 3 for the first time in city history. But here's some decent rain coverage even through, watch, there's another impulse that some of the models advertised. Okay, west of Del Rio, 9 p.m. Thursday. All right, that's an odd line of rain. Look at that, like a pencil, right? From Austin right down 30. I mean, talk about rain on 35. I mean, that is like directly over 35. Maybe that's crazy. 9 o'clock tomorrow night. But I think this would bode true. See, we even get some sunshine Thursday afternoon, north winds you can see. But there's some showers as late as about 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 8:30, 10 a.m. east of us. But boy, what an impressive display of heavy rain tomorrow night across the hill country. It could be a real active night tomorrow night. Because again, that setup, and it's believing that upper level wind forecast of that enhanced setup for Wednesday night, of those really high winds aloft over us on Wednesday night, especially over the hill country. So no watches, God bless you, no watches or warnings in effect tonight. We're not expecting anything till overnight as far as something that could go severe. We should just stay with showers tonight, but that HRRR looks like the one I'm going to show at 10 p.m. for sure. That looks good. No hail, please, Dana, right? Cars in the shop for hail damage already. You got to be kidding. Haven't even gotten it back from the last one. Rain loves I-35 in the hill, right, Heather? It really does. It's like a target. Thank you. You're absolutely welcome. Kimberly, April. Or is it April Kimberly? I'm so confused right now. Sandy, 5% chance that we get some tornadic activity. Remember, those high wind speeds aloft can create a lot of good wind shear, and wind shear is when we're seeing the winds increase with altitude. Wind speeds are going up fast in a wind shear environment. That's conducive to tornadic development. So there's a 5% chance on that. The red slipper, yeah, right, Vanessa? Get them ready. Shine them up. Tomorrow night, any hail in Uvalde? It's possible, Darlene. Definitely possible. Nordheim, DeWitt County, absolutely. Down near Cuero, it's going to be a real slim picking. East and southeast of us, not a whole lot of rain expected. Corpus Christi, Wednesday, Thursday, UIL Regional Tennis. Kelly Runyon, old friend, good to see you. Hope Paul's doing well. By Wednesday into Thursday, Corpus Christi could still be getting some rain on Thursday. Definitely Wednesday in a chance category, but by Thursday, kind of split with rain ending by midday, Thursday night, okay? But Wednesday could be a chance of some rain. Not like here, though. Again, east-southeast. This is a system that's really going to stay from San Antonio northwest. So you'll get maybe some showers, but nothing bad. Tornadic threat for Petranco at 1604. Hi, Barbara. Very low. Again, less than 5%, because that 5% I mentioned is really west in that yellow shaded area that I showed you. So when you talk about Petranco and 1604, I mean, yes, in the yellow, but it really, I mean, you're coming up on the line. So that's why, you know, for southeast Bexar County, it goes down to a 1 chance. So we're on the last end of it. Yes, for the rain, anything severe in the cards tonight, mainly Wednesday, Josiah. There's a chance as we get closer to sunrise Wednesday. Bill, oh, thanks, Gary. Really appreciate you, man. God bless you too, Gary. Thank you very much, sir. Victoria, John Olson. Again, low chances southeast. I really don't see much happening for you this go around. Right, I know it. Emily, yes, we are all in bad shape. Olaf from Chorizo Springs. What's up, Rudy? Hail in Del Rio. Not tonight as much as tomorrow night is a better chance in Del Rio and for everybody, really. It looks like we could get a couple of thunderstorms towards morning. Still shift further southeast as far as storm threat tomorrow night. It could. It's more than likely going to be San Antonio to northwest right now. Anything's possible. That's why we always call this an imperfect science. You got to let it play out. You know, it's kind of like when you look at a Spurs game and on paper, well, we should beat the, let's see, we're not the best team this year either, so I'm trying to think of a team. Jackson, who's doing worse than the Spurs this year? The Rockets. Oh, that's good news. He says it with a smile. He's like, the Rockets? Like a gleam in his eye. He just loves saying that, right? So, like, say on paper, you got the Spurs playing the Rockets, and everything tells us statistically we should win the game. If we execute, we win, right? But then you got to play the game, and anything can happen. We start missing shots, we play poor defense, Rockets win. So that's kind of the same situation with weather. We've got the best handle on it than ever before. Our model forecasting data, what I just showed you, is at the best it's ever been. It truly is. And you'd be shocked at how many times we do get forecasts correct if you really were to test us over a course of time. But you always have that variable that plays out that was unforeseen. That just says, okay, then this happens, right? And it's that variable that, once again, we can't always be sure of. Put it that way. All right, so let's go to the 7-day, and let me show you how this plays out with temperatures. Because like I said, tonight through the overnight, and then again tomorrow night from this time. It would be this time through, say, about midnight to 2 a.m. That we've got a better chance. That's why it's going to 80% tomorrow night. We'll go 40% through pretty much midday tomorrow, okay? And that 40% is the same for overnight tonight. But as we get to this time tomorrow night, we're doubling it, 80% through Thursday morning on that 60%. That's why I wish we could kind of move that 60% to the left side of that panel, okay? Just move it over a little bit because it's on, or I should do this way. It's truly the first half of Thursday with that 60% chance, okay? By noon Thursday, we're dry, breezy, up to the upper 70s. Friday looking sunny and breezy, closer to 80, well, about the same. And then we really warm up on Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny. South wind is going to start picking that mercury up nicely, mid to upper 80s. Remember, 83, you can see the average this time of year. So it'll be a nice warm weekend for Carnival. Time to get corny in Helotes. You got to go out to Helotes. Saturday morning parade at 10 a.m. on Bandera Road. It's right in front of the Dairy Queen, right in front of O'Connor High School. A big parade for Carnival, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. But the actual Carnival Festival begins Thursday night. They have a PRCA rodeo. If you like rodeo, they get some really good cowboys. I mean, these are the pros. And they come in, PRCA. I mean, it doesn't get higher than that. And it's really good. Rodeo goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But Thursday's opening night. Spasmatics are on stage. It's going to be a big festival. And the weather is lining up perfectly. I mean, they get the weather out by Thursday morning, and that is a blessing. I mean, they'll be setting up maybe with some showers, but they'll be dry by midday and by the time they open gates on Thursday evening. Because I've been there with some weather. I remember one year we had severe storms over top of Carnival on a Friday night. It was very scary. Had a lot of people on the grounds. They had to take cover. It was a frightening situation. About 5-6 years ago, I think it was. But the weekend looks fabulous. It'll be hot, so definitely hydrate up for Carnival this weekend. Okay? Hope you can join us. Let me ask a couple quick questions, or answer a couple quick questions. Marion, tomorrow more than tonight, but definitely a decent chance there. And Helotes, Arthur, for sure. Bring on, Sandy's ready. San Marcos, up I-35, not as much as, out I-10 west, okay? So San Marcos in about the same chances as us, but not 80% tomorrow night, because that's from San Antonio northwest, not northeast. Always curious about Bulverde. We're stuck in the weird spot. Absolutely, Josiah, right? It is a weird spot. So Bulverde, I would definitely put on the cusp. Let's say about a 60% chance tomorrow and tomorrow night. Oh, you, nice. Bernie, definitely, Marty. Good chance tomorrow. All right, guys, that looks good. Canyon Lake, again, just like San Marcos, not in as good a chance as San Antonio Northwest. That's what I meant to show you. I did not show you the QPF. I'm all about the quantitative precipitation forecast. Quantitative precipitation forecast. Let me show you the QPF, because this was so encouraging. We really need this rain. I have to do that because of the glare on the computer. I have to look down that way. Look at this. Look at these rainfall amounts. If we can get that kind of rain over the hill country, we're looking between 2 and 3 inches. Kerrville up to Fredericksburg, kind of flirting with northern Bandera County. But then you can see 1.5 inches, hopefully, near Medina Lake and back to Rock Springs, Lakey, It tapers off as you move into the city. We get down to about an inch across San Antonio. This is a 7-day outlook, yes. However, this is all really based on what's going to happen in the next 36 hours. Because once we get to midday Thursday, we're dry for a while. So I really, this is front end of the 7-day forecast right here, okay? But that is so encouraging. Right over the recharge, this is perfect for the aquifer to really get some replenishing going on and hopefully avoid a summer of stage 3 restrictions. Oh, that would be bad. As I always do, leave you with the 7-day forecast on a Tuesday night. Hope you join us for Eyewitness News at 10. God bless you. I love you, and you know I mean it. We've got rain chances again, doubling for tomorrow night. Look for a 40% chance overnight tonight. Chance we do see some strong storms develop overnight tonight. So God bless you. Stay safe. Make sure you download the KENS 5 app. Take care.